Hi, it's Anthony from Over 40 Health and Fitness. We have all heard it before, knowledge is power. I even agreed with it for a long time, until I began to think about it a bit more deeply. Let me explain. I work on Over 40 Health and Fitness full time. I work with many individuals, now and in the past, who love to read the self-help books. And I commend them for looking for ways to improve the quality of their lives by reading such books. However, there does seem to be a strong correlation between people who read these self-help type books and them specifically not finding happiness, instead finding higher levels of anxiety. The more I noticed this correlation, the more it fascinated me and the further I began to investigate. This is what I found. When I researched this phenomenon, it became apparent that the type of person that reads self-help books regularly would often finish one book before turning to another book in the self-help genre. And this pattern would continue indefinitely as they read one book after another. Now let's turn back to the title of this video, Why Knowledge is Not Power. Now, were these perpetual readers of self-help books gaining knowledge as they devoured book after book on the topics of personal development? Yes, they were gaining knowledge, but was it empowering them? No, it was not, or certainly not for most of them. So therefore, for all these avid self-help readers, all this extra knowledge was not giving them any extra power. Now please listen carefully and I will explain why. I'm going to generalize in my assessment of self-help books, but I think you'll get my point loud and clear soon enough. Before I go any further, I just want to add there was a period in my life when I was reading a lot of self-help books and I was falling into the same trap that I'm going to explain now. In all the self-help books, there's a central message, and that message often revolves around some type of change needs to take place for your life to improve. And certainly most, if not all, self-help books contain a plan of action that you need to take in order to facilitate this necessary change that needs to take place so you can make a positive and noticeable change in your life. And the biggest problem why reading one self-help book after another is not empowering most people, me included for a while, is because most people do not implement that plan of action that they learned about in their latest book. In other words, they are simply reading the book, yet taking no action afterwards. And this cycle repeats itself over and over again with the more books they read, eventually leading to disempowerment, frustration, and anxiety. Does this ring a bell, anyone? Some self-help books are awesome if you implement the change into your life advocated by the book. However, if you simply read the book, whether it be a self-help book or any other type of book, and take no action afterwards, what use is that knowledge? I hope this helps. Over40healthfitness.com